So today we are continuing what we was doing last time. We will finish this tutorial 1, this chapter 1. So we reached this example, as I remember. They want me to solve a cubic equation now. A cubic equation is an equation of the third degree. I remember last time, and one of the students asked me, what if it was a third degree equation? Now, the third degree equation, if it has all its components, it's not easy to solve it. يعني مثلا لو كان عندي like 2x to the power 3 minus مثلا 5x square plus 3x plus 5 equal to 0. This is a cubic equation. فيها ال x3, it has the x2, it has the x, and it has the 5 as well. So in this case, it's not easy to solve it. Mute your mics, please. Okay, but in case the equation looks like this, where I have x3 and I have only x, it's very easy to be solved. How we do this? We do this by taking a common factor اللي هو العامل المشترك. ناخذ عامل مشترك. From here I have 6 and here I have 2. The common between 6 and the 2 is a 2. Here I have x and here I have x3. The common between x and x3 is x. So I can take 2x as a common factor and I open a bracket. What will remain from the 6x is 3. أنا سحبت منها 2 وسحبت منها x. What's gonna remain is 3. And if I take the 2 out here and from the x3 I take one of them, I'm gonna remain with 1x squared. Now the 2 is out already, not anymore 2. Yeah, it's just minus x squared that will remain x equal to 0 now. So we factorize. We take a common factor. We factorize the equation that we have. Now, whenever I have something like this in the 2x and the 3 minus x squared equal to 0, this means in the one of them should be 0. It's either that 2x is equal to 0 or 3 minus x squared is equal to 0, right? I have two things multiplied equal to 0, so one of them should be equal to 0. From here, I will get in the x is equal to 0. And from here, I will get in the x squared is equal to 3. X squared equal to 3. This means in the x equal to plus or minus root of 3. So how many solutions I have here? Actually, I have 3 solutions. عندي 3 حلول. Okay. So I have one solution which is x equal to 0. I have one solution which is x equal to the root of 3. I have one solution which is x equal to minus root of 3. You can see my screen well. شايفين الصورة? There is a problem with the screen? So ده واضحة إذا المشكلة من عندكم. So let me stop the sharing and do it again. What about now? What about now? You can see it? Yeah, okay. So actually we have 3 solutions, x0 and we have x root of 3 and we have x equal to minus the root of 3. So the cubic equation can be solved in case it looks something like this. Okay? Yeah, we are still in chapter 1. It's a long one. Now, let me show you one more example of this cubic equation. I'm going to show you one more example here. You can see my screen, right? Say we have x to the power 3 minus 8 equal to 0. And I want you to solve it. Now, this is easy. I don't have even any other x. I just have the x3 and a constant. In this case, the solution is like x3 equal to 8. In this case, I take the third root here, so my x is equal to 2. So the solution is x equal to 2 here. You can attend with me if you want, no problem. Yeah. One more example. I have this cubic equation. It is x 3 minus, or let's say, yeah, minus 4x squared equal to 0. What do you think? What should I do? You can see my screen, guys? You can see my screen well? السكرين مو واضحة؟ ماني فاهمة. شايفين الشاشة أو لا؟ ردوا علي بكلام واضح. إيش يس إيش نو؟ مو واضحة يعني؟
No, it's clear.
خلص. إذا واضحة خلاص تمام.
دكتورة هي واضحة بس إنها تعلق بطيئة، بس عشان كذا يعني يقولون مو واضح.
This
يمكن
is
النت
strange.
عندكم.
طيب, I'll try and not to write much. So in this one, I have x3 and I have x2. We do what we call, we take common factor, huh? We do the common factor technique here. We take x, what? What do you think? What common factor I can take here? X squared, بالضبط. X squared is a common here. So we will remain here with 1x. We will remain here with 4 equal to 0. So this will take me to 2 bars. عندي 2 things multiplied equal to 0. One of them is x squared equal to 0. And one of them is like x minus 4 equal to 0. This will take me to إن x is equal to 0 لو أخذت root of x both sides. And this will take me to x equal to 4. So we have 2 solutions هنا. Cubic equation لكن طلع لها 2 solutions. It happens sometimes. Okay. So technique of the common factor is very useful. حتى لو كان عندي second degree equation like this one I'm gonna show you here. If I have like x squared minus, let's say, 4x plus x equal to, no, plus x, this is not nice. Just like this. Equal to 0, huh? Just like this. This is a second degree equation. But second degree equation of an easy way to solve thing. عندي الx هنا وx هنا can be taken as a common x factor. Yeah, x as a common factor here. So here we remain with x. Here we will remain with a 4 equal to 0. And this will lead me to cut my solution into 2 parts. مرة الx ب0. مرة الx minus 4 is equal to 0. Which lead me to the x equal to 4. The screen is better now. صارت أحسن الشاشة معاكم ولا لسه؟ طيب كويس. أحيانا إنه هذه ذروة المنصات الحين فالضغط شوي على الشبكة سواء من ناحيتي أو من ناحيتكم. I'm recording anyway. I'm recording this. So let's move to the next example. Let me move to the next example here. Now solve this equation. What do you think? شايفين الإيكويشن؟ Equation in x لكن فيها fraction. And whenever we have a fraction, what do we do? إيش المصطلح اللي أنا أستخدمه؟ We do a clear of a fraction. صح ولا لا؟ We clear our fraction. أنظف الفراكشن. cancel الفراكشن. Okay? الحين we don't multiply only with x. We will multiply with x squared. ليش؟ لأن the biggest power of x at the bottom is x squared. This will lead me to the following. It will be 1 في x square equal to 5 على x في x square plus 6 على x square multiply with x square. And we start see if we have a cancellation. Now x square cancel the x square. This x cancel one of the x's here. So what we will get is the following. إن x square equal to 5x plus 6, correct? And here you can find it here in the slide. We get x squared plus equal to 5x plus 6. Now this is a second degree equation. Combine everything to the left hand side. This is what we are getting. We get in the x squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. هذه second degree equation. We can factorize it actually. نحللها. The x squared can be factorized into x في x and the minus 6 to be factorized into 1 في minus 6 because their sum is minus 5. Okay, no problem. We solve a similar one. I don't remember. No, we take this one. We solve a similar. So we factorize this into two parts such that their multiplication is minus 6, their addition is minus 5. So we factorize it into 1 and minus 6. This will lead me to have two solutions. The first solution is x plus 1 equal to 0. The second solution is x minus 6 equal to 0. This implies x equal to minus 1. This will imply in the x is equal to 6. And those are the two solutions that we have here. Okay.
دكتورة ما عرفت
عفوا
ما عرفت أنا في أي سكشن. أنا مرة دخلت معك ومرة دخلت مع دكتور ثاني يعني نفس الوقت. أنا حسبت كل محاضرة نفس يعني مختلف عن الثاني الوقت.
ما عندك مشكلة. كمل المحاضرة وبعدين شيك السكشن.
يعطيك العافية.
So better now you can see the screen better or it is still the same? Yeah, my connection is good. طيب give me if I stop now أنا لو فصلت راح يوقف الريكورد صراحة. Let me try one thing here. Let me try one thing.
يا دكتورة واضح مرة يعني ما في ولا شيء. كل شيء واضح.
ما أدري إيش اللي صاير. الحين طيب واضح؟
اي واضح ما في ولا شيء وما يقطع يعني عادي. البطء اللي فيه عادي يعني مو يضيع المعلومات.
طيب تمام.
دكتورة صوتك والفيديو جدا واضح.
خلاص شكرا. تمام. So we are done talking about this part الحين. We will go now to talk about what we call the exponent. Exponent اللي هي power thing. Exponent is another word to talk about what we call the power. You know what does the power mean? القوة. Okay. So whenever I say I have, for example, a 2 to the power 3, what does it mean? القوة أو the power معناها repetitive multiplication. يعني I'm doing a multiplication for more than one time. So whenever I say 2 to the power 3, it means 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 3 times. We must notice in if I say مثلا 2 to the power 1, this means just the 2 itself. معناها it's multiplied with itself one time. Whenever we say 2 to the power 0, this means I'm talking about the number 1. You know that, huh? Any number that is raised to a power 0 is equal to the number 1. Okay? So this is what we call a power. معناها repetitive multiplication. So in general, if I say I have b to the power n, it means b multiply with b multiply with b n times. Example, as you can see, 5 5 5 5 معناها 5 to the power 3. Now another type of exponent or a power اللي هو الفراكشنال power. Whenever you say you have a number to the power 1n معناها the nth root. For example, if I say you have 4 to the power half هذا معناها second root of 4. The second root of 4 is 2. We know that, صح? طيب, for example, if I say you have 8 to the power 1 over 3. إيش معناها؟ معناها the third root of 8. Now, I told you must have a calculator to help you with these roots if you cannot recall them. فمعناها إنه what's the number that's multiplied with itself 3 times عشان يعطيني ال 8? It's number 2. Yeah? Another example, if I say you have 25 to the power half, إيش يعني 25 to the power half؟ يعني the second root of 25. By the way, whenever I write nothing معناها أتكلم عن second root. Okay? إحنا متعودين نكتب root عادي. Root without anything معناها second root. إذا كان third root, I'm gonna write 3. Fourth root, I'm gonna write 4, and so on. So this means the second root of 25, which is actually 5. And so on of the examples. We have so many examples here. So the fractional power, like we have b to the power 1n, معناها the nth root of b. What do you mean, Asil? يعني if I'm writing nothing, you mean in the b to the power 1n. Now we are coming with this. Now we can have it like b to the power m over n, you mean. We will discuss this now. Now this fractional power can be like mn. So if it is b to the power mn, the n down there تعطيني ال nth root, wal m up there is giving me b to the power m. Example, if I say I have a 2 to the power, let's say 3 over, no, I'm not going to say 2, I'm going to say 4. If I have 4 to a power 3 over 2. ال 2 اللي تحت تعطيني second root of 4. وال 3 هنا is giving me to a power 3. What's the second root of 4? It is 2. So this is 2 to the power 3, and this equal to 8. You got it now? Another example. If I say 8 to the power, let's say 3 over, not 3, let me say 5 over 3. 3 اللي تحت, it's giving me a third root of 8. And the 5 at the top is giving me the 5th power. So the third root of 8 is 2. This is 2 to the power 5. Okay? 2 to the power 5 is like 2 multiplied 2 multiplied 2 multiplied. And we have a calculator, you must use it. 2 for 2 is 4. 2 with 2 is 4. 4 with 4, 6. Multiply with 2. This is 32. And you can use your calculator. That's correct. If your calculator do this, you can use your calculator to calculate the things. So here they are showing you an example. If you have a 5 to the power 3 over 4. ال 4 اللي تحت is the fourth root. Will 3 up is to a power 3. We can write it in two different ways. إما أن I find the power, then I find the root, أو I find the root, then I find the power. Depend on what suit me in the question. مثلا in here and here, I take the root first. It simplify the solution. Okay? الحين negative power is whenever you have a power with a minus. Now, simple thing, if I say you have 2 to the power minus 1, this means 1 على 2 to a power 1. الماينس يسوي shifting. What's up go down, what's down will go up. Another example, if I say you have a 3 to the power minus 2 مثلا. الماينس will bring it down. So this is 1 over 3 with its power 2. لا, be careful يا محمد. ال 3 to the power 2 كلها تنزل تحت. It's all going down. It's 1/3/2, which is 1/9. Another example. Say you have, let me say, 5 to the power -2. What does it mean? It's 1/5/2 اللي هي 1 على 25. That's correct. Let me give you one more thing. If I have 2 to the power -1 divided by 5 to the power -1, this equal to what? Can somebody tell me what does this mean? مش الماينس bring things up down? Excellent, Hussam. This is Hussam, excellent. Tutala, excellent. ال5 will go up بدل ما كانت down. وال2 will go down instead of being up. So this is 5/2. Do a switching of the things. ماشي؟ This is what the minus do. علامة الماينس في الباور تسوي switching. What's up will go down, what's down will go up. So here we have the fourth الماينس. إشارة الماينس هي اللي تسوي switching. الماينس هي اللي تسوي switching. طيب, say you have 1/2 to the power -3. This equal to what? This is the 2 will go up now. كانت تحت. It will go up with its power. خلاص, not any more minus, and this equal to 8. Okay? Mute the mics, please. Yeah. So one more thing, if we have a b to a power minus and fractional power. Like for example, I have 2, let me not say 2, let me say I have 4. For example, عندي 4 to the power minus, let me say 3/2. الماينس will get it down. راح تنزل لي إياه تحت، صح؟ So this will be 1/4 to the power 3/2. It was up. It will go down. Now I have to work it out as a fraction. اتفقنا, and whenever it's a fraction, what's down, give me the root. What's up, give me a power. So this will be 1/2 all to the power 3. So this is 1/2 to the power 3, which is 1/8. Excellent, Hussam, you get it very quick. Excellent, Tala. Very good. You get it? So those are the basic rules of the power that we have. And we have more power rule. So let's move to talk about the power rule. Now, if we are multiplying two numbers with same base, different power, we add the power. Example, I have a 2 to the power 2. Multiply with 2 to the power 3. البيس نفسه with a multiplication. This equal to 2 to the power 2 plus 3, which is 2 to the power 5. Yeah. So they are giving you an example. You have 6 to the power 3rd and 6 to the power 2/3. This is 6 to the power 3rd plus 2/3. This is 6 to the power 3/3. This is 6 to the power 1, which is 6. The negative power, خلاص, we talked about this already. If I have b to the power -r, this is same as 1/b to the power r. Example, if I have 4 to the power -1/2, this is 1/4 to the power 1/2. This is 1/the root of 4. This is 1/2. Okay? Clear? Put your your mic. Okay. So, unmute the mics, please.
دكتور
Which one? The last one? The last one, you want me to explain it again? I can give another example. Example, if I have 8 to the power minus third. الحين الماينس directly bring it down.
خفيف
Okay?
خفيف مرة.
So this is 1 over 8 to the power third. This equal to 1 over the third root of 8. And this equal to 1 over 2. So we have to know the rules. إيش يعني minus? Switching. إيش يعني fractional root like I have 1 over n power, fractional power. It means the nth root of b. في بعض calculators can do the calculations. Yeah, you can use a calculator to get those calculations. Now here, if whenever I'm talking now about if I have a multiplication, here we talk about whenever we have a negative power. Now here we will talk about whenever we have a division. I'm dividing two numbers, same base, different power. In this case, this is a b to the power r minus s. Example, I have a 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 3. البيس نفسه والباور مختلف with the division. In this case, this is 2 to the power 5 minus 3. This equal to 2 to the power 2. This equal to 4. This is helpful sometimes instead of finding 2 to the power 5. Finding 2 to the power 3 and then dividing a very big two numbers. I combine with a subtraction. I get the answer easily. I can use my calculator as well. Get use of the calculators. So here we have this example. I have a 7 to power 4 3 and I have a 7 to the power third. The base is the same, the power is different. So the base as it is, and we subtract the two powers. We subtract 4 3 and minus 1 3. This is 3 3. This is 7 power 1, which is actually equal to 7. Got it? We call it the exponent division rule. We have the power of a power rule. Whenever, for example, I have 2 to a power 2, all to the power 5, إيش معناها? This means in 2 to the power 2 multiply with 5. We multiply the power. This is 2 to the power 10, and we calculate what does this mean. إذا المقام مختلف, we cannot. Say مثلا أنا عندي 2 to the power 5 و down there I have 5 to the power 2 or to the power 3. Can I do anything about this? I cannot. The power is not the same. The base is not the same. I cannot do anything about this. Yeah? You have to do each one of them. Now it could happen and now you have something like this مثلا. I have a 2 to the power 3 divided by 5 to the power 3. The base is different but the power is the same. I can write this like 2 over 5 all over 3. We can do this and we will see this is one of the rules that we have. We can distribute the power على القسمة على division and we can distribute it as well في multiplication. Okay, but if the base is not the same, I cannot apply this rule. They should be the same. So the power of the power now, if I have b to the power r all to the power s, this is b to the power r في s. نطرح إذا كان division. نجمع إذا كان multiplication. I'm not getting عبد العزيز. يعني مثلا you have a 2 to the power 5 7 multiplied 5 power 7. No, I'm not getting your question. Not getting your question يا عبد العزيز. يا افتح المايك.
دكتورة أقصد إذا 2 مثلا 3 على 5 و2 4 على 7 مثلا نقدر نطرحهم من بعض.
multiply ولا divided؟
multiply مثلا
2 3 5 multiplied with
2 الباور حقها 3 على 5 مثلا
Okay.
multiply 2 أي باور ثاني يعني مثلا 4 على 7 نقدر نجمعهم أو نطرحهم أو ما نقدر نسوي شيء.
البيس مو نفسه؟
لا البيس نفسه بس الأس
البيس
مختلف.
No problem. This is the idea. البيس should be the same.
بس أحكي على مقام الأس مو نفس الشيء.
No problem. Yeah. Let me show you. هذا 3 5 plus 4 7. الحين هذا fraction. I have to work out the fraction. أوحد المقامات. 3 5 plus 4 7. The common bottom is 5 في 7 اللي هو 35 صح؟ And we do cross multiplication. 3 بال 7 21. 4 بال 5 20. I mentioned this before how to add the fractions. نوحد المقامات. So this will be 41 divided by 35 and this is the answer. So this will be 2 to the power 41 35. الحين to make it easy هنا خلوا المقامات the same. They make the bottom part the same to make it easier for you. But in general it shouldn't. This is a good example, huh? They are not the same, but I added them. I added the fractions. You got it? We add either we have a multiplication. We subtract if we have a division. Is it clear? Say I have 2 to the power 3 5 divided by 2 to the power 4 7. It will be a subtraction now. It will be 2 3 5 minus 4 7. And we subtract them using the subtraction of fractions. You must know how to subtract fractions, by the way. This is the power of the power rule, and they are giving you an example. You have 9 to the power 4 5 all to the power 5 8. ضربنا 5 في 7. We multiply 5 في 7. It's 35. Go back to how to add and subtract fractions. I told you in those basic stuff, you can find them in the internet. This is taught for like the 4th grade students. أي curriculum حق صف رابع ابتدائي في how to add and subtract a fraction. Okay, نوحد المقامات. So in here I have a power of a power. In case you have a power of a power, you multiply the powers together. So I multiply 4 5 with 5 8. Now this is an easy case. عندي 4 5 multiply with 5 8 في multiplication, so we can cancel up and down. Okay? ولا لما يكون عندي multiplication أقدر أكنسل فوق تحت. So I have the 5 cancel the 5. So I will get 4 over 8. 4 over 8 is half. This is 9 to the power half. 9 to the power half is the root of 9. And the final answer is equal to 3. Now, by the way, such a thing ممكن جدا يجي في الكويز. جدا ممكن. One question, I give you something like this, and I want you to find me the correct final answer. So you must know how to work out the power stuff here. Clear? طبعا those examples are easy لأن they are working with numbers. Later on, we will work them out with what we call mathematical expression. الحين تطلع بالآلة, I think إنها تطلع بالآلة, yeah. لكن لو كانت mathematical expression like this one, it's not. I'm going to work with the calculator. So we are still talking about the rules of the power. If we have a multiplied with b all to the power r, this is a to the power r, b to the power r. بمعنى ان the power can be distributed over the multiplication. يتوزع على الضرب. Okay? يتوزع على الضرب زي ما احنا شايفين. So for example, I have 125 multiplied with 27 all to the power third. It can be like 125 to the power third. It can be 27 to the power third. 125 to the power third is the third root of 125 اللي هو 5. Now 27 to the power third is the third root of 27, which is 3. So the answer is 5 for 3 equal to 15. So it can be distributed على multiplication. Similar, it can be distributed على division. If I have a على b to the power r, this can be written as a to the power r على b to the power r. Well, opposite is possible. We can combine things. Like here, مثلا عندي 10 to the power 4, 5 to the power 4. This is what I said to you before. الحين البase is not the same, بس الباور نفسه صح؟ I have a division. والبase ما هو نفس بعض لكن الباور is the same. I can combine them to 10 على 5 to the power 4. 10 على 5 is 2. So now 2 to the power 4 is 16. Why I did this? It's easier. الحين imagine إن أنا أجيب 10 to the power 4 وأجيب 5 to the power 4, then I divide them. It's more complicated. So sometimes it's a good idea to use this rule to combine things together. لما يكون الباور نفسه. Like for example, if I have مثلا 2 to the power مثلا 5 divided by 10 to the power 5. البيس ما هو نفسه بس الباور the same. This can be written as 2 over 10 all to the power 5. Correct? This is actually 1 على 5 all to the power 5. And this is 1 على 5 to the power 5. And then what's 5 to the power 5, please? If you have a calculator in front of you. 5 to the power 5 is equal to what? It's 3,125. Thank you. You got it now? One important note I want to add here. Yeah, بالضبط. Same thing هنا by the way. عادي إني أضرب بعدين أسوي الباور وعادي إني أوزع. عادي إنه we can distribute. 1 على 5 لأن 2 على 10. إيش 2 على 10؟ 2 على 10 is 1 على 5. Note one important thing. الباور تتوزع على المultiplication. And the power can be distributed على division. It can be AR BR. لكن can I do in A plus B to the power R? Can I say in this is equal to AR plus BR? لا. This is wrong. No. You have to be careful. Simple example. أنا لما عندي A plus B to the power 2. This is A square plus 2AB plus B square. ما هو بس A square B square لا. It is A square plus B square plus 2AB. And this is one of the most important rules that we're gonna use in this course. I don't know if I mentioned this to you before. هذا واحد من القوانين اللي جدا مهمة في الكورس هذا. Okay? We're gonna use it a lot. مربع مجموع عددين. Yeah. يعني we cannot distribute it and نقول it's A square B square. لا, it's A square B square مع 2AB. In general, in A plus B to the power R is not like AR BR. We can do it with multiplication. We can do it with a division, not with plus or minus. Yeah, قانون التربيع. This is the rule يا فرح. يعني you want to know exactly how they did it, they multiplied. If I say a plus b squared, هذه ab plus ab multiplied together. So this is a squared plus ab, b في a is ab and b squared. So this is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. From here they get it. احنا يعني we don't have to worry about this. نحفظها حفظ احنا عادة إن this is a rule. Now here we go, one example. We have used the law of exponent to simplify what you have here. Let me clear this area for myself. This is what we have. We have minus 27. Now this is something you can see in the exam, huh? بتشوفون أشياء زي كذا في الامتحان في الquiz. You have minus 27, x to the power 5, all to the power 2, 3. This is something your calculator will not help with. Divided by third root of x. Third root of x, I can write it as x to the power third, صح? This is x to the power third. You can see the slide clearly. شايفين كل شيء واضح عندكم؟ Yeah. So what do you suggest me to do? يلا اقترحوا علي يعني ايش النكست ستيب اللي المفروض اسويها؟ I have minus 27 and I have x5. Notice بينهم multiplication صح؟ So the 2 3 تتوزع ما بينهم. It can be distributed. Excellent, yeah. نوزع الأسس. So this will be minus 27 to the power 2/3 multiplied with x5 to the power 2/3 divided by the x3 that I have. يلا. So now what does it mean لما أقول 2 to the power 3? We agreed إن ال 3 تحت it's the third root. So this will be the third root of minus 27 all to the power 2. Multiply with x5 all to the power 2, 3, power of a power, so we multiply. So this will be x to the power 5 multiply with 2, 3, all divided by x to the power third. Now what's the third root of minus 27? Use your calculators if you have them. ايش الجذر الثالث ل minus 27? What's the third root of this one? It's minus 3. Be careful. It's minus 3. So it's minus 3 all to the power 2. This will be x to the power 10 3. And down there I have x to the power 3. Minus 3 to the power 2 is 9. Okay. And I have x بسط مقام, top and bottom, same base, different power. What should I do? What should I do here? x 10 3 third, نطرح الباور. So 10 3 minus 1/3. So this is 9 x to the power 9 3. This is 9x power 3. And this is the simplest. This is the simplest that we have. Okay? We don't have a specific technique, and you have to look at the question. You have to figure out how to apply those rules to your question. And when I checked the question, عندي third root على طول إن I prefer إن to write it as x to the power third. الباور 10 3 الباور 10 3 because I have power of a power هنا. It is to the power 5 all to the power 2 3. إيش 9 3؟ إيش يعني 9 على 3؟ 9 divided by 3 كم؟ 3. قسمت 9 على 3. Yeah. You have a lot of those things في الكتاب. You can practice more. You can practice more of this. You can have the solution حتى موجود full solution موجود في السلايد as well. You want one more example? Let me just try to write example from my imagination. Let's say I have 8 x to the power 2/3 divided, let's say x3 divided by x to the power 3rd, for example. Let me write it like this. Divided by the root of x. I'm gonna write it like this. And write me the simplest form that you can. Yalla, what do you think? First step, what should I do? First step, root of x is nothing but x to the power half. And here I have 8 x3 all power 2 3. Second step, بوزع الباور. I have 8, I have x3, so this will be 8 to the power 2 3. This will be x3 all to the power 2 and 3 divided by x half. الحين x 8 to the power 2 3 على جنب كذا إن ال 8 to the power 2 3 means the third root of 8 all to the power 2. The third root of 8 is 2, 2 to the power 2. This equal to 4. فالمقدار هذا is 4 actually. Power of a power we multiply. So this is multiplied with x to the power 3 multiplied with 2 على 3 all divided by x half. Now great, هذا فيها cancellation. ال 3 down, cancel the 3 up. متى أسوي cancellation؟ لما يكون عندي multiplication. Whenever I have a multiplication, I can cancel. So we cancel up and down here. So we remain with 4x power 2 divided by x half. الحين x up and down. Same base, different power. What should I do?
دكتورة معلش عندي سؤال.
يا تفضل.
لو ما كنسلت مثلا وضربتها عادي يعني
عادي
3 على 1 و2 على 3.
ايام عادي بتصير 6 على 3 وبتطرح وفي النهاية يمكن تبسطها عادي جدا. اوكي فالsame base different power الحين we subtract. So this is 2 minus half. الحين 2 minus half هذه كأنها 2 على 1 minus half. نوحد المقام الحين we can do it على الجنب كذا. So عندي إن 2 على 1 minus 1 على 2. How we subtract المقام الموحد is the multiplication of 2 في ال 1. It is 2. We do cross multiplication 2 في 2 4 minus 1 في ال 1 1. This equal to 3 over 2. Yeah, excellent. So this is a 3 over 2. And this is the answer here. ممكن إن it can be written as a root of x all to the power 3. In case يعني لازم نعرف كل الأشكال all the ways to write it in case إن السولوشن كان موجود في الأوبشنز زي كذا في choices. Okay, this is the final solution. Or this is the final solution in a different way. Clear? You want one more example? Let me do you one more example. Why not? Now, if I have, for example, let's say 3x squared y z to the power 4 all to the power half divided by x, y, and z. Simplify it. Simplify this one. Yalla, what's the first step? Let me change this to 4. Let's make it nicer. أول شيء نوزع الأس في البسط، صح ولا لا؟ So this will be 4 to the power half, x squared to the power half, y to the power half, z4 to the power half, all divided by what we have اللي هي ال x, y, and z. نبدأ نبسط الأشياء. What is 4 to the power half? إيش يعني 4 to the power half؟ يعني root 4. It's what? Come on. It's 2. Yeah. الحين what is 4 x to the power 2 to the power half? This is x to the power 2 multiply with the half. ال y to the power half زي ما هي. This will be z to the power 4 multiply with 1/2. Power we multiply. Yeah. Divided by x, y, and z. Now we have a cancellation هنا. 2 cancel the 2. With 2 هنا cancel the 4 and we remain with 2. This will be 2 x لأنه we cancel already, so it's x to the power 1, y to the power half, and z to the power 2, all divided by x, y, and z. ماشي? Now we start combining whatever are the same. 2 is a constant. هنا عندي x power 1 وهنا عندي x power 1. So this will be x to the power 1 minus 1. مش division, we subtract the power. ال y عندي y to the power half وهذه y to the power 1, so y to the power half minus 1. Z, I have z to the power 2 and I have down there z to the power 1, so I subtract 1 here. We do the subtraction. This is 2 x to the power 0, y to the power minus half, z to the power 1. What's x to the power 0? Can you tell me? إيش يعني x to the power 0? إيش يعني x to the power 0? It's 1 بالضبط. Anything power 0 is 1. So we remain with 2 y power half and z minus half, sorry, and z. يعني we can simplify this like a 2z على root y, صح؟ الماينس ننزلها تحت, half is a root. So this is the final answer. هذا the simplest form that we have here. Got it? واضح؟ Okay. Now, the last thing we are discussing in this chapter اللي هو geometric problem. This is something يعني you will need later inshallah in the application of the derivative. We're gonna use this geometric problem thing. إيش يعني geometric؟ يعني الأشياء الهندسية. Now, in the geometry عندنا 2D, two-dimensional things وعندنا 3D dimensional things. Okay? فالأشياء إما إنها تجي 2D or it is a 3D, three-dimensional. If we have a 2D or a two-dimensional thing, just 1 second. Yeah, if I have a 2D or a two-dimensional things, I'm talking about بعدين. If I'm talking about a rectangle, for example, راح يكون ال X اللي هو العرض والY اللي هو الطول للشيب. Okay, إذا كان عندي rectangle, I'm talking about two dimensions هنا بعدين طول وعرض. Okay, if I'm talking about a 3D shape, I'm gonna talk about a box. How many dimensions I have? I have 3 dimensions. عندي X وعندي Y وعندي Z. فعندي الطول وعندي العرض وعندي الارتفاع. Right? You can remember those stuff صح؟ لما يكون عندي 3D عندي 3 أبعاد، طول وعرض وارتفاع. Length والwidth والheight. If I have a 2D shape, I'm talking about X, Y. طول في العرض. We have 2 important things to talk about. عندنا هنا circumference أو المحيط اللي يعني going around. If this is Y, this is Y, and this is X. فcircumference يعني going around. You can hear my voice well ولا لا؟ صوتي واضح ولا لا؟ Yeah. So the circumference اللي هو going around the shape, it is X plus Y plus another X plus another Y. It's as if I go around, ألف حوالينا, I go around the shape. So the circumference actually is equal to the 2X plus 2Y. هذا المحيط. Yeah, 2X plus 2Y actually. If I'm talking about the area, A, what's the area? If I have a rectangle, هذا نسميه rectangle, مستطيل. What's the area? الطول بالعرض, it's equal to X في Y. So 2 things we have the circumference اللي هو المحيط. We have the area اللي هي المساحة, it's X في Y. Okay? Now for the box, if I have the box which is X, Y, and Z, we talk also about 2 things. We talk about around or going around it, and we talk about the volume اللي هو الحجم. What fills the box? The volume is actually X في ال Y في ال Z. Okay? Just 1 second. And we have going around the shape, filling the shape here. If this is X, this will be another Z. This is a Z. This is a Y. This is a Y. And this is X. And this is X. فمساحة الأوجه الجانبية, okay, the surface area, yeah, you are correct, the surface area around this box will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spaces we have here. Okay, so we have now the space or the surface space, let's call it S for example. It's equal to this face, which is X for Z, and we have 2 of it, 1 here and 1 at the back. And we have this face here, which is Y for Z, and the one that is in the other side as well. So I have a 2YZ. And the top I have XY, and the bottom I have XY as well. I have 6 faces here, and the sum of all the faces is this relation. Okay, so we have the surface area here, and we have the volume. ماشي? So this is about geometry. This is the most important 2 things that we have. It's either we have a 2D shape or we have a 3D shape. If it's a 2D, I'm talking about length, width. If it's a 3D, I'm talking about length, width, and height as well. So let's see the 2 problems that we have here. Now consider that you have a rectangular coral with 2 partitions. Rectangular coral, which means it has a rectangular shape. It has a 2 partition. You can see it in the picture that you have here. I have rectangle. I have a 2 partitions as well inside it. Coral يعني زي زريبة أو شيء زي كده يعني مكان محوط. Now assign letters to the outside dimensions of the coral. Write equation to express the fact that the coral has a total area of 2,500 square feet, and write me another expression for the amount of fencing that we need to construct this coral. Fencing اللي هو السياج يعني going around the coral and including the two partition. So they assign letters as you can see. I can say this is X and I can say this is Y. This is up to you. So if I'm talking about the first thing, the first requirement, they want an expression to say in the area is 2500. احنا ايش قلنا الاريا؟ The area in this case is equal to what؟ الطول في العرض. It's equal to X في Y. And the area is 2500, so this equal to 2500. And this is the requirement number 1. This answer this question. This is the expression of the area equal to 2500. الطول بالعرض X في Y equal to 2500. The second thing, the amount of the fence that I'm gonna need to construct the coral. كلمة fence معناها السياج. So the fence I'm needing يعني I will go Y, I will go X, I will go Y, I will go X. Then I have to include the two partitions, so X and X. So I can say fencing, I'm gonna use the letter F. عندي هنا Y, بعدين X, بعدين Y, بعدين X, بعدين the two partitions are two X's as well. This is the amount of fencing that we have here. So 2 Y's we have here. And how many X's? 4 X's. So this is the amount of fencing that you'll need. Yeah, why not إنه يجي في الاختبار؟ يجي في الاختبار. Why not? And also later on we will do it like application of a derivative. راح نطبق عليها في الديريفاتيف. فالفنسنج اللي هو السياج انه we are going around it بسياج كامل. So معناها ان I'm gonna go around all the lines that I have here. So Y, X, Y, X, X and X, the two partition. So I have 4 X's, I have 2 Y's actually. So it is 2Y plus 4X. And this answered the question. هذا part 2 of the question. هذا حق الarea and this is for the fencing. And you can find the solution here. It's very clear. This is the area here it should equal to 2500 and this is the fencing. مش هو قال سياج. I call it F. You can use any letter. إذا ما جاء في بالكم إن to use the F, you can use whatever letter you want to use. This one. So the surface area now we will go higher now. We will go with the volume thing. We will go to a 3-dimensional thing. Now they are giving you this box. Assign letters. Yeah, F to fencing. Yeah, Farah. Yeah, you are correct. F to fencing. Now assign letters to the dimension of the geometric box and then determine an expression representing the volume and the surface area of the open top box. إيش يعني open top box؟ يعني إن top is not considered, ها؟ So I want the volume, I want the surface area, easy. I put letters, so they put X هنا, Y and Z للارتفاع. Okay? لكن قال لي إن البوكس without the top, yeah, just 5 faces we have. So the volume easily is equal to X في Y في Z. The volume X في Y with Z. Now, if I want the surface area, I'm talking about this side واللي مقابلة ورا. This side is XZ, صح? It's XZ. And I have another XZ in the other side. مقابلة في الناحية الثانية عندي XZ ثانية, صح? Then I have this side. What is this side? It's YZ. And مقابلة في other side, there is another YZ. Also, عندي bottom part, القاعدة نفسها. which is xy. Yeah, that's correct. بس ما في غطا. قال لي إن it's an open top box. مفتوح من فوق. So I don't just consider the xy, just القاعدة. So this is a 2xz plus 2yz plus just xy. So this is the surface area formula. This is the volume. This is the surface area formula. صح كده؟ Huh? Any question? Yeah, good. So that's it. That's it. يا يجي أسئلة كذا. أيوه جدا يجي. لا محمد، إيش يعني 4z 3x 3y؟ لا، ليش؟ لا، it's not correct like this. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. It's 2yz 2xz xy. 2 من yz, I have two sides. 2xz, I have two sides of xz, and I have just one base, which is xy. Okay? And we finished the chapter 1. By finishing this one, we finish the chapter 1, the quiz 1 material. I'm gonna stop the recording.